Hello everyone, this is Ashna and welcome back to my channel. So winter is almost here and today's video is going to be about my top 10 favorite lipsticks to have with you all the time this winter to rock those winter outfits. The speciality of these lipsticks is that it's not just about the color but it's also about the texture. Like some of them are pretty moisturizing, so they will hydrate your lips throughout the entire day. There are two types of categories that we are going to look at today, the nudes and the darks. If you are a rooter for those dark browns and burgundies, then this is the right time to bring them out and wear it proudly. I have also prepared my lipstick set in a way that it goes with both medium to fair skin tones and also for darker skin tones because this is mainly focused for um, Asian skin tones, for South Asians. So it's always a combination of wheatish and olive and some dark browns. So these lipsticks will be perfect for any of these shades. If not good for one, then good for the other, as you're gonna see. When I try and wear certain lipsticks, it may not look exactly well on me, but hey, that means it's gonna look really good on some other skin tones, and which is exactly why I have included them in today's video. I won't make you guys wait further and let's get down to it. So we are gonna begin with the nude lipsticks, and let's start with a very light shade. It is technically not my go-to lip shade, but in case if I have to mix two shades, then definitely I would use this as a base. But here's what I mentioned before. So when this shade does not go for my skin, it means that it would be perfect for a darker skin tone. And the shade we are talking about here is from Hudabeauty and it's called Wifey.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like
this particular shade, it's from the Hudabeauty travel minis that I got, part of the blushed nudes collection. And FYI, none of these are sponsored, so it's just my personal opinion. So moving on to the next lipstick. Okay, I think I have been using this particular shade for quite some time. It's again from the Hudabeauty blushed nudes collection, and the shade is Venus.
it has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name.
Now this shade is really good for wheatish to medium skin tones, and it's like it really personifies the word blushed nude in my opinion, because you can see it's nude but at the same time there's like a very slight hint of I think a coral or a peach shade, like a very slight hint underneath.
Grasping into it.
Next, my third favorite shade from Hudabeauty Blush Nudes collection is Bombshell.
Life is
I know it all kind of looks similar when I show it like this, but trust me, when you wear it, all the shades have distinctive undertones.
we must merely make a start.
So you can see it's slightly lighter than the last shade that I've tried, so somewhere between Wifey and Venus. Moving on to the next color. Okay, so time to bring in some color, and by this I do not mean neon colors or any pop colors, but again we are still sticking to the nude category but with a slight hint of color. The next lipstick is from Benefit. Last three were liquid lipsticks, but this one is not, and this is called Double the Lip from Benefit. The shade that I'm using today is Lusty Rose. So the best part about this lipstick is that you don't need to carry a separate liner because there's a darker shade on top and a lighter shade at the bottom. And even though the darker shade looks pretty intense, it doesn't come out that strong. If you notice my upper lip, you can see there's like a slight hint of that line over there. If you see the color, it's just a light pink, and this shade really goes well with my kind of skin tone. It's matte, but it's like a creamy kind of matte when it comes to the texture, as it does not really feel like it's dehydrating my lips. Moving on, so the next shade that I'm gonna talk about is an oldie but a goldie. It's from Estee Lauder and the shade is Envy. If I remember right, I have used this shade in my previous video. Totally worth the money because the shade is so beautiful, and moreover than that, it's the texture that amazes me. It really feels like you are applying some kind of chocolate because it smells so amazing. I just feel like this lipstick does justice to the whole nude lipsticks idea. Every time I wing my eyes out, I have to use this. Also, I feel like it adds quite a bit of maturity to your face, like you can look sophisticated and bossy. Moving on, okay, so the next shade that we're gonna talk about is probably my go-to shade and probably my favorite color ever. I know if nothing works, I can just blindly go ahead and wear this and I'll still look good. Presenting before you from Hudabeauty again, Trendsetter. This lipstick brings in the perfect, like the right amount of brown to your lips, to give it like a mature, sophisticated, and beautiful look. And let me just point out the fact that all these Hudabeauty lipsticks are going to be really matte. Because of that, it's going to stay on your lips for a very longer period of time than the Estee Lauder and the Benefit one. Moving on, the next shade is a bit more colorful for me. So in order to bring out the exact color of the shade, I am gonna have to use some concealer over my lip. Another kind of nude, FYI. Just kidding. It's color number 20. Enjoy the view. This is the view for you guys. This is from the Crayon range of Maybelline. You have seen the way I wore this. First I put on the concealer and then the lipstick. And the reason why I did that is because if I had just applied it like how I did it with the other lipsticks, it would look almost red on my lips. That does not make the lipstick look nude, and I feel like, oh, my lips are like really a bit loud. And there's something about it. It's again really hydrating. Most of the days I don't really use a lip balm if I'm using this particular lipstick because it's really creamy and it glides on smoothly, and I feel like as long as the product has that kind of a consistency, then it's bound to moisturize your lips. Moving on to the last few shades, and the next three shades are going to be a little bit dark. So here we have another beautiful shade from Hudabeauty again, and this is Icon.
The birds have just begun.
It's not red, but it's not nude. It's somewhere in between. That perfect lipstick shade which you see on your favorite heroine in that beautiful rom-com. yeah, this looks something like it. Like it's from a dream. Why didn't I use this shade before? Oh my god. Wow, like I'm falling in love with this shade. If I have to say one thing about Hudabeauty lipsticks, I would personally advise you guys to get the bigger ones like these and not just the travel ones, because I really find a difference in consistency in both. This one is really runny and more watery, whereas this one is a bit more like thicker and creamier. I know these are a bit more expensive than the small ones, and you get these like a set of four. Let's be honest, do we want value for money or do we just need a good bargain? The choice is yours. We have to move on. So, with a heavy heart, I'm gonna take this off, and it's in a brown shade, again from Hudabeauty. This is called Spice Girl.
We will always take a stand.
Just like that, my gothic dreams have come true. I think this is the perfect brown shade that I've been looking for. This shade, wow. It's just wow.
Let's go back to when we
Moving on to the last shade. So this shade is from Sephora. The shade is, I don't know, they don't have a shade name. That's weird. Although it's written here number 22.
let's go back to when we were young. For the animal.
So if you just normally dab it on your fingers and wear it, it becomes pink. Like, I'm not even kidding, it becomes just pink. Whereas here you can see it's like just so deep and rich. Now about the texture, it's pretty creamy. It glides on pretty well. It's like perfect for that winter mornings, and if you are wearing like a gray sweater and jacket and everything, and just give a dash of this, it's there. You made a statement there, girl.
Savannah.
So that was it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. I really hope that I was able to convey some good ideas to you and do some swatches of a few particular lipsticks that you guys have been checking out online. Well, if this video has helped you in any manner, or if you have enjoyed watching this, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and do let me know in the comment section below what new kind of content you would like to see on my channel, and I would happily try to create them for you guys. So until we see each other next time, it's bye bye.